As the thing behind us says. See,
Quarantine.
So if you're in quarantine also, let us know. Tag us, go in the comments, write we're in quarantine and tell us what you're doing. Maybe you guys can give us some ideas about what we should do in quarantine. Also, I think the most important part about this show today, other than Brad's new thing he wants us to do, is I think we need to really support other local businesses in town. So if you have a local business that you really like to patronize or be a patron of,
not make fun of,
make fun of, but actually go to and shop, or spend your money or spend your time at that business. Tag that business below. Let us know who we need to spend time with. We all need to work together. The local business owners and the local businesses, they're not getting any of these nice frilly bailouts from the federal government that corporations and regular people are getting. Local business owners, there's no telling how many people are going to be just greatly devastated by this coronavirus, not because they got sick, but because just their economic fortune with all of it.
So it's up to us to bail them out.
Yeah, it's up to us to bail them out. Let's all work together and help these local businesses. So tag these local businesses under our Facebook page, whether you're on Periscope or LinkedIn or YouTube or Twitter or Instagram, wherever you are. Go to the Century 21 Right Realty Facebook page and just type in the comments local business that we should go to. That's what I've been doing today. If you've been paying attention to my personal Facebook page, I've been copying or tagging people I do business with all day long. So give us a hand. Let us know where we need to go. And I think we're even saying we're going out to lunch at 1 o'clock, right?
And that going on that, any restaurants that are open, I know a lot of them, I don't know if they're being directed to close or what, but any restaurants that are open in the dining room, let us know, and we're going to try to hit one just about every day next week. And we're doing one today, Seasons of Murfreesboro, in the, what's on, 04, is it Sheridan lobby?
It's a Clarion.
Clarion lobby, yeah. Where Conrad used to be. What's some other place they used to
You're
be?
going old school.
Way back.
Most people that live in town now don't even know what Conrad's is. Nobody's. There was a Mexican restaurant there for a little while.
Wow.
It used to be in the Holiday Inn.
Yeah. So we're going to be there. They have an awesome burger. I've only heard about it, and I'm going to find out about it today. But, yeah, come meet us there at about 1 o'clock if you're going to be out. And if you do own a restaurant or know of a restaurant that's going to be open next week, let's try to support them. Let us know who it is, and we'll try to give them some business. Every bit helps.
Yeah, and that's what we're going to be all about the next couple weeks is supporting our fellow local business people. Let's help them out. So if you have a local business that is your own, or you want us to support another local business, let's do it.
Yeah, let's.
Yeah.
All
right, Brad, let's go ahead and get this over with. Now, top three today. What was our top three today, Brad?
Top three things we should do before we start a show. Well, while we're thinking on that, we have the look at that. Check that out.
Orange juice is
Believe
clear.
it or not, this is full. See? All right, so odd food combinations that sound gross but that are actually good. I'm taking somebody's word for it because adventurous eating is not my thing. But we have some high pulp orange juice.
Yeah, I got
it. By Sean.
Yeah, because I don't like orange juice that I don't have to chew.
It's a drink and meal all in one. But this week, out of the 10 we had, this week is Oreos dipped in orange juice. And that's what we're going to try today. So, as you see, I just opened it. The clear orange juice. That is really wild.
You know what?
It's not green.
The crazy thing is the cap, which is green, is not on the green screen, but the orange juice. Look, it can see through the label. That is crazy.
Oh, the green on the orange, yeah.
No, turn it to the side. Look, go this way. Look, it can see through the label.
Yeah. So, look, I'm having way too much fun. All right. So, unopened.
I lost my hand.
We did not alter the food in any way.
Brand new thing of double stuffed Oreos.
Yeah, darn it, they didn't have any small packs.
Darn.
I had to get the family jumbo party pack. Oh my goodness, this is truly some orange juice you got to chew. Look at watch. You can't see it on the thing, but watch it pour. Look. It's like that sludge they ate in the Matrix. Only orange.
That's good stuff. That's how I like my orange juice right there.
I've never had high pulp. I do like pulp, but
All right. So what Brad has come up with is, and this is all payback for me making Brad eat Jell-O with chunks in it, and him almost losing it on the show. So he got this list of 10 food combinations that don't sound good together, and we're gonna eat them together on the show. And I'm running down a dream with this. So this is where we're at.
if I start getting a weird look in my eye, try to catch me because I'll be free falling.
I won't back down, Brad.
All right, you ready? Let me pour some orange juice.
So are we dunking these like? I hope.
Yeah, I guess we have to. I mean,
I hope some of these things on the list don't come around here no more.
all right.
All right. I usually eat my Oreos like twist them and just.
It's a process. Yeah,
it's a process. So I'm doing
Oreo.
I'm already different.
Dunking it in the juice.
Look at the clumps of the orange.
Dunk it and then take a sip as well. All right, here we go.
It's like a chaser.
All right. Not bad. It's kind of good.
That's like learning to fly.
Has a weird aftertaste.
I mean, I almost don't even taste the orange juice. It's like the Oreo overpowers the orange juice. Not that there's anything wrong with that.
Take a sip after.
Take a sip after?
Yeah. Like while you're chewing. We'll have to try it 2 or 3 times before we can come up with a true verdict.
All right. So what's the breakdown on this?
I guess orange juice and you got oil.
All right.
Like I say, it's like they say, sounds gross, but it's actually good. I guess this would go under the good column.
All right, so top 3 today is top 3.
Very anticlimactic, huh?
Yeah, very anticlimactic. I think I've got all the songs except for one.
Well, don't do me that way.
I already got that one.
Wildflowers.
That's the only one I didn't have left. I'm getting all kinds of
Who sings
phone
these
calls.
songs?
Well, that's what people are supposed to be naming. I got a comment. Laura got it right. She's got it. Laura, thank you for commenting. Brad will be back to answer the comments here momentarily. He's still eating Oreos with orange juice. Top 3.
Just want to make sure.
Top 3 favorite coronavirus conspiracies.
Oh, there's only 3?
No,
we can only choose 3?
You can only choose 3. And I get it entertaining because I've got a bunch of people messaging me constantly. Oh, thank you.
Oh, yeah.
I got a bunch of people messaging me constantly about, you got a whole thing of them in front of you, about what they're, like, oh my God, we're about to be under martial law, and all these other things. So let's go through the top 3 coronavirus conspiracies. You go first, Brad.
Well, that was my number 1, but I'll go ahead and make it number 3. It's the martial law. Anybody who can see the numbers, even the skewed numbers, I don't know what to trust. There's high and low numbers. But even the worst numbers I've seen, it doesn't even average out at all when you make it, the global numbers. So the fact anybody would believe they would implement martial law, it's kind of far-fetched. It's you got to stay inside or you might catch something that's not as bad as a cold. I mean, how many people have died from any one other disease?
Yeah,
during this time,
I read something last week, and I think Clay Travis posted it on Twitter or Facebook or something. Since December 1st, more people in the world have literally been struck by lightning and died than have died by the coronavirus.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Wow.
So I guess we need to ban lightning too.
Yeah, there you go.
All right. So that's your number 3. My number 3 is, and the number keeps changing. It was 100, it was 1,000, then it was 500, then it was 100, now it's 10. Don't congregate more than 10 people.
Yeah. You can spread it a little bit, but don't spread it a lot.
Yeah.
But
just stop. Don't talk to anybody. You know who's really loving this right now is introverts.
Oh, yeah.
This is like they've practiced for this their entire lives, and this is where they're at. They're going, this is our day. The extroverts have had it this whole time, and now we can flourish.
It's your time to shine in your living room watching Netflix, as usual. Talking about how I hate everybody. This is all right, huh? No, that's something I want to get started on. Let's change the subject.
Yeah.
My number 2. We're on number 2.
Yeah, we're on number 2.
Is that the world is going to end. You know, man, this is a topic. I know it's serious and it has affected people and people have died and it's not funny, but
Did you just say I know people have died and it's not funny, but
well, the hysteria going around it is just
no, I agree.
The news tells people to worry. And they go out and buy toilet paper and hoard and
whoa, that's my number 1.
all right. And yeah, I don't know. It's frustrating to see that. You know, people freak out just because they're told to. You know, if the news would have gone there and said, "Hey, there's something going around," you know, just play safe, be careful, wash your hands more than normal. No big deal. But they're acting like it's the Black Plague on steroids, and it's just not.
Yeah.
Anybody that looks past headlines can see that.
So,
might get fussed at, but it's true.
I'm going with the toilet paper one. Out of all the stuff at the stores that you can take a run on, why is toilet paper, like when you look through the symptoms of coronavirus or COVID-19, no like intestinal type thing is on there. There's no reason for them to go, you know what, coronavirus, guys, we got to have toilet paper.
Right.
It's not like it's the stomach flu.
Right.
Like where you go, I'm going to be on the commode for the next 3 days. I got to make sure I'm stocked up on toilet paper.
Right.
That's not one of the symptoms with COVID-19. So why is it going, you know what, out of everything we have to have at the store, toilet paper is number 1.
Yeah, don't get it.
Don't get it.
And now when you're, people leaving the store. I was in Walmart earlier today. A woman was walking out with just one, either 24, 32 pack. I don't know what they come in. And even I did a double take, and I'm thinking, wait. She can buy toilet paper. She wasn't had 3 buggies.
Yeah, she had one package
just
of toilet
one pack
paper.
of toilet paper, yeah. But it's got that stigma now, I got to wait 6 months before I can buy it in bulk because, I want to get shamed.
It's just wild. I've never seen anything like it. Like you said, there's a lot of even other diseases like the flu. The flu this year has killed more people than the coronavirus. I don't understand. I need somebody to figure out. And I hear some people on some people on Facebook are like, "Well, there's not enough tests." Well, there's still not enough people dying of it. Even if we just ran a bunch of tests, then it's just going to show a bunch of people have it, but they're not dying. They're getting better.
Right.
So it's like, what does it really matter?
Yeah. Somebody said, well, if they had more, there have probably been some that died that weren't diagnosed. Even still, the numbers are just not there to cause the panic. And scare that they're trying to get us. Have got people to do.
There was a Stanford epidemiologist from the University of Stanford. This is what he studied is pandemics and stuff. And he said, look, on a normal given year, we would have just thought this was just a normal bad flu season.
Yeah.
Because we wouldn't have had a test or anything. We would have just said, oh, our flu test didn't test for that strand or whatever.
Yeah.
And it would have just been like, well, flu deaths are up a little bit. But everybody would have continued on as normal. There would have been no mass hysteria. It would have just been like, a couple more people are getting flu-like symptoms. It's okay. Go ahead. So what has caused all of this madness? I don't know. I'm like you. I'm not saying it's not serious. And there's people in my family that are the prime suspects that it would be dangerous for. And I'm sympathetic to that. But we can't shut the whole world down.
Right. Absolutely. And again, it just isn't big enough to cause the problems that it's caused.
Right.
Almost makes you think that something bigger is at play.
Think about all these local business people. Small business people are the backbone of our country. And think about how many small business people are going to be bankrupt because of this stuff now.
Yeah, the big ones are going to be bailed out or assisted.
Yeah, the big companies are going to be bailed out. The individual employees are getting stimulus checks.
Yeah.
But that threshold to get a stimulus check is nothing.
Right. Well, and plus it's a loan, whether it's low interest or not.
Oh, you're talking about the SBA stuff.
Yeah.
I'm talking about that $1,000 check or $1,200 check
right,
you're going to
right.
send in the mail. The threshold to get that is not large.
Right. All right, and check this out. So, Miss Laura Wright says we need hand soap and carpet cleaner. So make sure you put that on the list on now.
They're out of hand soap everywhere. I can't get hand soap.
Oh, hand sanitizer. Oh, hand soap. Yeah.
Yeah, they can't get hand soap.
All right, we got to hit the back alleys to pick that stuff up.
Hey, man, you got any more of that hand soap?
Ross list, and I agree 100%. What we needed to have is people stop panicking and hoarding.
Absolutely.
That's square one.
That's the number one thing. Hoarding just leads to more hysteria because people go to the store and then there's not what they need, and then they freak out, and then they go over here and buy all the ramen,
Right.
and then the guy that comes to the college kid that's all he knows how to cook, he walks in and goes, "There's no ramen. What do I do?" And he goes to the hot dog aisle and buys all the hot dogs.
Right, yeah.
And then the hot dog people that are just planning on
Potatoes.
having, it's just a running thing. It's just
Yeah.
a slippery slope. He's right. You got to stop panicking.
Right, and Leslie Woods likes the background. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
We like it too. It's keeping us safe.
We try hard. We're in
Right.
quarantine. We
Right.
have masks, but we can't.
And I saw a good meme that showed a guy with cases of ramen, and it said this guy's either been to jail or college and knows this is all you need to survive.
That's all you need. My thing in college was cream corn. I think every
Cream
one of our
corn.
cabinets was filled with.
That's
We had
funny.
Totino's pizzas in the freezer and cans and cans and cans of cream corn. I don't know how we got that combination.
Yeah, it's
and the
weird.
refrigerator is full of other stuff. So
Right.
I don't know how we got this combination, but that's where we were.
Hmm.
I just don't know.
Yeah. I don't know. Are we still on one, or do we do all three?
I have no idea. That went on a rant. Again, we're not making light of this situation.
Yeah.
We're not saying it's not serious. There are people that are in danger from coronavirus, and you don't want to carry it back to those people. But the question is just why the mass hysteria?
Yeah. And I think, as a society, we failed big time. Not looking out for each other. Now, there are always people that do, but they don't get recognized on
Right.
the news and all that. But, as a society, we failed. You should never go into a grocery store and something be completely gone.
The scary thing is how fast the government was able to shut down all sporting events.
Yeah.
Shut down church, quarantine people in their homes, shut down small businesses.
Yeah.
Think about how fast the government was able to literally
Couple of
take
weeks.
control of everything. That's terrifying.
It is.
And I don't care
we bought toilet paper.
I don't care where you are on the political spectrum. If the government can take control that quick, that's scary.
It is. Very scary.
So just something to think about. I don't even want to
Let's
go
not
down.
take that negative
I'm not even
turn.
going to go down on that.
Let's talk about hamburgers.
Let's talk about hamburgers. 1 o'clock, we're going to be at Seasons on Old Fort Parkway.
Yep.
It's a local business. It's Chef Raymond, who's been around here for at least 20 years,
Yeah,
probably,
if not longer.
maybe longer. This is his newest restaurant, so we're going to go out and support him at 1 o'clock. Anybody that wants to join us, you're on your own dime, but you get to hang out with Brad.
Yeah.
So there's that.
Right. I'm fun to be around when I got hamburgers and fries.
Yeah, hamburger. So local event today. We're going to talk about another local business, and we've tried to go out here twice already. I don't even know if I'm going to try to go today because it's been that busy. But Hop Springs, it's a local brewery. They've got 8 to 10 beers that they're selling at cost just to keep their doors open.
Yeah.
So you can buy a whole case of 16-ounce pints for $10 of one of the beers.
Yeah.
So they go up from there. That's the cheapest one they have. But this is a local business. They've only been in business a short amount of time, maybe 6-8 months. And now they've got this. They've had concerts scheduled. They've had to shut the doors to the concerts because of the coronavirus. So they're doing this just to keep their doors open, selling their beer that they have that they've already got. So from 3 p.m. to 9 p.m. daily, their doors, and you can go out there and they'll you pull up, you tell them what the beer you want. They give you a menu of what they have, and they explain this beer's like this beer's like this, and they explain what they have, and they'll load it in your car for you. Just take a credit card. So
You don't have to get out of your
you don't even have to get out of your car. It's it's drive up beer.
There you go.
So
Did you go yesterday or no?
I tried. It's packed. I just hadn't been
That's
able to
a
go
good
there.
thing.
Yeah,
You know?
I mean, I'm glad for Hop Springs. But yeah, go support that local business and pick up you some cold beer.
Yep. And like we talked about Monday, Ross List, Now all we have to worry about is a baby boom in December.
All right, we still haven't got
baby boom or divorce.
We still haven't got our poll. Is it a baby boom or a divorce? It's going to be one of the two.
Yeah,
some people are just going to be like, "Oh my gosh, I can't stand that person now," and then some people it's just the exact opposite.
Yeah.
So yeah, baby boom or pregnancy, or baby boom or divorce.
Yeah.
Who knows? All right, are we doing listings today, or are we going to just put that on because of quarantine? We're going to squash that this week.
Well, we are having an open house on one of them.
Well, let's talk about it then.
Yeah, 2525 Alders Drive in Christiana.
Oh, it's on my head. There it is.
Oh, my goodness. Yes.
There you go.
4 bedrooms, 3 full bathrooms, master suite downstairs, master suite upstairs, floored attic space, granite countertops, eat-in kitchen, zoned bedrooms downstairs. Nice, large patio out back. The owners extended it, widened the driveway. Fence backyard. It's got wrought aluminum so you can see through it, but yet keep the pets in. Metal storage building out back. It's a beautiful home, 2,100 square feet. Price to sell. It is $289,900, and it's out in Christiana. It's on city water and sewer, but you don't pay city taxes. And it's a beautiful home, and it's going to be open Sunday, at least 2 to 4. We may do it noon to 4. We'll post that more about that to come. But yeah, beautiful home, and we're going to be, or I'm going to be promoting it a lot here this weekend, because although a lot of stuff is slowed, interest rates are still low. People are selling. People have to buy. Some people are moving here under a time crunch, So it's still going.
And I want to talk about that recessionary type stuff because I've been at. It's on my head. There you go. A lot of people last week when the Fed dropped the rate to 0, a lot of people, and I saw fellow realtors doing it. I saw lenders doing it. Mortgages are about to be at 0% interest. That's not going to happen. Yeah. Mortgage rates are not tied to the Fed rate. Mortgage rates are tied to the 10-year bond rate. And Fed rate, that's what the Feds borrow money on to loan to the banks. Or to loan out to the banks. So just because the bank's borrowing it at that doesn't mean that it's going to be passed on.
Right.
So even if it was a mortgage rate from the Fed level, there's going to be some kind of rate. So in all honesty, since the Fed dropped the rate, mortgage rates have went up over a point. It's like 1.1 or 1.2. So all these people that were saying, "Oh, don't buy yet," or "You need to buy right now because rates are about to plummet," or rates are about to plummet. No, rates went up. Mm-hmm. And now the federal government's bought a bunch of paper. It's talking about mortgages on paper. That's not going to make rates go down either. That just makes the availability of more loans available to buy for people. Now, a lot of people, economic forecasters like myself that study the economy, we're all looking at saying there was going to be an economic slowdown in 21 that may have been a recession. Well, guess what? Because of the coronavirus, we're going to be in a recession this year. Q1's going to be down because of the coronavirus, and it's going to carry into Q2. Q3, we should have a recovery. What that probably means is by 2021, we should be recovered and we won't have another recession. We should have already took our hit this year. So if you've been on the border about going, "Hey, I'm going to wait for the recession," guess what? You need to buy now because as soon as this coronavirus stuff goes away,
spending's going to go up.
Spending's going to go up.
Prices are
going to go up. Rates may go up more. It looks like if you look at economic models, because of the coronavirus recession, the way we fell, it's going to be a V-shaped recession, which means as soon as it hits the bottom, it'll skyrocket right back up. It won't be a slow growth curve. It'll be a vertical growth curve. I'm not going to go into all the way that works, but just understand that usually when you have a straight down recession, you have a straight up recovery. When you go to a slow growth, slow decline, slow rise, that's longer pain. So, and this recession has nothing.
Like ripping the Band-Aid.
This is like ripping the Band-Aid off, and it's right back off the carpet. So, it's just all things to think about. If you're on the border about buying, you do need to buy sooner than later. I understand if you're apprehensive about quarantines or anything like that. Totally sympathetic to that.
But if that is an issue with you, we have ways around it. You can do a transaction, pretty much all online if need be.
Absolutely.
We can show you the houses in depth. We can go deeper than what the pictures are online. We can record. We can FaceTime through a house. If you're needing to buy a house or you're wanting to take advantage of these rates right now, we can help. Absolutely. We're versatile and available.
I like that, bro.
Huh?
Versatile and available.
That's right.
All right. News story you can't believe is out of China. And I was promised that when I was looking through news stories for the news story you can't believe today, I was like, I'm not going to do a coronavirus story. And then I came across a coronavirus story.
It's about all there is right now.
It's about all there is. I scrolled through about 50 news stories. They're all coronavirus, so this one was the cutest one. Elephants in China who were in a sanctuary. All the people were in quarantine, so they couldn't go out and take care of the elephants, I guess. I didn't know there were elephants in China.
I don't guess I did either.
But these elephants in China broke out of their fence, jungle, wherever they are, and they broke into a Chinese whiskey distillery.
Ah.
And all the pictures have the elephants just passed out, laid out on the ground.
That's funny.
And you're going, man, how much whiskey does an elephant have to drink?
You think it'd have to be a lot
to make it pass out?
Yeah, that'd have to be a lot.
I mean, I know some people that can drink a lot of whiskey. I'm talking about a big elephant.
That's a lot.
It's like the whole thing of Sour Mash gone.
It'd have been fun watching that after it started affecting them.
That would have been funny just to sit there and like drinking whiskey while watching the elephants drink whiskey.
Right.
It would have been funny.
Wonder if any of them were pink. Wonder if they saw pink.
They
elephants.
saw pink
Right.
elephants. All right. That's Brad Fowler.
Where are we going to be at 1 o'clock?
We're going to Seasons at 1 o'clock. If you want to join us,
Murfreesboro.
like
Murphy
I said,
time.
you can join us. You can come hang out with Brad. We'll be there at 1 o'clock. Seasons on Old Fort Parkway. Let's go eat some hamburgers. Support a local business, Chef Raymond. We are realtors. We'd be glad to help you, give you real estate advice, show you that there are some ways out of the tunnel. If you're nervous about, hey, I may lose my house in this, let's talk to you. There's some ways out of the tunnel that aren't as bad as losing your house.
You have options.
You have options. I am running for office in August. I would appreciate your vote and support. If you have any questions for me, I'd be glad to answer them off the call. But that's Brad Fowler. I'm Sean Wright. This is the Century 21 Wright Realty BS Show, and we are